Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Habeeb Sabtani and I will explain today about the assignment 6 by the simulation, and I will start by create the model by that already given in the questions and its requirements from the questions itself. We will insert the participle as the TC type process plan. We need to analyze and copy the program in the method and sense that already given in the question. This is to simulate the data in the analysis table. Next we will create the 4 different types of container. The different container that we already have, where we rename it as TC type 1, TC type 2, and TC type 3, and TC type 4, and then we drop it into our plan in the object, and we have the user object with the names that we already created, and we will follow the name that we already created and put it in the objects, and go to the source the 30 seconds, and the section random, and the table TC type we already drag the data table and drag at this column the TC type that we drag inside of the plan. From the process plan, we know that TC the TC type 1 will go to the workstation DIP1 and DIP2, DIP3 and DIP4, and TC type 2 will go to the workstation VCD1, VCD2, RAD1 and RAD2. Also type 3 will go to the workstation DIP1 to VCD2, the pin, and TC type 4 will go to the workstation DIP3 to RAD2, the PIN. And let's go to the sensor that we need to detect the product. To the sensor we need to detect the product, and we create the sensor, and we can see that it's 1.5 meter, and we control by metal program. We can open it, so we know that if the container is type 1, we can make apply. We open the project, so that if the container is type 1 and type 3, it will scroll to the buffer 1. The buffer 1 as stated here, and then to the workstation and to the deep 1. And also in the programming, if we go to F2, we will find that our depot in the sensor we can open. Also it's 1.5 meter, and if we can open the project, we will notice that the type 1 and type 3 will move to the, sorry, the program just cut off, so I'll go back to F2, the recording program. So as we said that in the sensor, we can open the object. We can notice that type 1 and type 3 will move to the buffer 2. It will move to the buffer 2. Then after that, it will move from the buffer 2 to the DIP1. So there is no connector between DIP1 and F2, so that we will create an program. We can go to the assets, the controllers, and we can make the objective so that it will move directly to the destination F2. We can make it F2, F3, F4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, and so on. So it will move us directly to the destination that's already written here. So that we can track it. We go to the we will notice that if it will start from the F1 going to the buffer, then to the IP. Let's say, let's make it a little bit slower. This will move to the F1. After moving to the F1, we can notice that it will go to the buffer. Then to the F2. And after 1 minute that we already set before this, it will move from the buffer to the DIB1 after it comes from F1 to the buffer, then to the DIB1. So, and when it comes to the end, it will show the result for all of the machines as it stated here. Thank you so much.